High wing! Go! This place has seen better days. Uneventful.
Somebody there? Get away with that. That's the student who released.
Gringo!
Student defeated our
Incendio! Expelliarmus! There you are. How nice of you to stop by. Incendio!
I was right not to be
Confringo! Incendio!
I won't get dead.
Incendio! What?
No!
Incendio!
I will make you pay.
Your blood's on Ranrock's...
3 broomsticks. It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Protego! Blast the high wing! It's like a place right out of a story.
I do miss the bustle of business.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
It was harrowing, and they dug in their heels, but I managed.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
What are you looking for exactly? Thank you. Sincerely. Marvelous. I could always use more of these. Thank you for passing through.
Bard of Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he
Revelio.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer.
Excuse me. Did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders. especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. Shame, really. With Ranrock's camps cleared out, I have a feeling he'd have given up on dark magic altogether.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rockwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
I should investigate. Incendio. Is that Inferius wearing a woolen jumper?
Reggie. Reggie.
Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Woolen jumper. I'm not sure Madame Beaumont would want to know what really happened to him. Highwing! Go! Away, Highwing! Away!
I pressed Ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. No need to race now, my friend.
Excuse me. Oh, I do hope my brother is all right.
Madame Beaumont, I believe I have some news of your brother.
Bardolph? What do you know of my brother?
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd.
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No. No. This can't be. Oh. Oh. Oh.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madam Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Badolf! Badolf! My dear, dear brother!
Revelio.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
Please, Ominous. I confided in you before about what happened with the Undercroft. Sebastian simply wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practiced say.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
Its 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Incendio.
That brazier went out on its own. I wonder if it's a clue.
Incendio. Confringo.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
A journal entry, signed by... Reparo.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the 2 of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the 2 of us?
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
This journal entry, the dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin.
Confringo!
Rather dire, isn't it?
I'm so surprised. We're in a maze designed by Salazar Slytherin.
Revelio.
Perhaps the symbols on another gate will match this dial. Perhaps the symbols on another gate will match this dial. All the gates have symbols, and there are symbols on the dial.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going. We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Oh, it's behind me. Yeah, Ghost, what was you doing?
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
Confringo!
She was my favorite person in the world for it.
Not the welcoming sort, was he? Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium. I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. Her skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
Okay. What the hell? What you do?
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucio is etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
You know him better than I do.
Very well. Wish me luck. Wish we had some liquid luck. Ominous, I know this is the last thing you want to do.
Yes, it is. I thought you knew me better.
But this is different. Whoever you cast it upon would have agreed to it first. It wouldn't be an innocent victim. We have to open the door.
The spell won't work unless you mean it. That's true of all unforgivables. If it must be done, then one of you must cast it.
I don't know.
What do we do now?
You think
Ominous
I
is
realize
not going to
who
cast the
joins-
Cruciatus
who
curse
joins
again.
and
Ridiculous. As if dying in here
You
is a
really-
better
you really
option
think
than
I realize
casting a
that?
damned spell.
You really think I would have known if you
It's up
were
to
here
us. I can
without you
teach you
talking?
Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio.
I mean,
Because
I
I'm
don't
not
have
sure
my
I do.
notifications on, right?
Ominous
So
knows
I don't know
that,
which one would I take.
yet he's left us no choice.
I haven't had my
I don't yearn to
notifications
follow in
on for like
Noctua
the
Gaunt's
last
footsteps.
4 years.
I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, and I think it's best if I cast it on you.
Very well, if that's what you want. To perform the spell, raise your wand, point it at me, and firmly declare, Crucio. Hold on as long as you can.
Crucio.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Are you all right?
That pain. I would have done anything to make it stop. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving. Revelios. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We shouldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
What the hell was that?
Oh, how fun a slide! You must try it! Slow, coach! Slow!
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You knew what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabilaland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me.
Ghost, he's
I
talking
am
about
the
you.
unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration
No.
is not taught at Hogwarts.
No.
So I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus. And it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the highlands rather freely until now. Much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Who is this cousin, Ghost? You heard.
How does it feel to transform into
Ghost
an
cousin? Cousin Ghost?
The first
Cousin
time
Ghost.
it can be a bit unnerving.
Cousin Ghost?
I felt a kind of searing pain
Cousin Ghost.
and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets
Cousin
easier
Ghost.
the more you
No.
do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
What are you up to now?
If only a new student would help me with my stuff.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I know we had to do it to open the scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Can't go wrong with a broom.
Let's go! Come on, Highwing! Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Glad you came.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
Must we? It seems a lot of trouble to go to for a creature we've already rescued.
We should see this through. Let me find out where she is. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgog?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Get out of there.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of the few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. Ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Revelio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh.
Yeah. No time for your questions, Sphere. Alright? Now go get in the ring and go get hit with a suplex by Grizzly, alright? You're gonna run in the ring, Grizzly's gonna hit you with a suplex, you're gonna land on your arm. Fear's gonna be like, I broke my arm, guys! It's like, who did it to you, Fear? It's like, oh, Grizzly. Grizzly hit me with a suplex. It's like, oh, damn. Oh, there you go.
Ah, Upper Hogsfield.
Grizzly and Fear
Now
wrestling
where to find
training
Mrs.
101.
Sprottle?
Fear breaks his arm and Grizzly hit a suplex.
Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Serona Ryan asked if I'd
What are
come
you
and
gonna
see
do now, Fear? How are you gonna play 2K with one arm?
Dear Serona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawk lumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk lumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Serona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and collect the box of letters there.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Oh, goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk clumps. I, and the vendors I help, would greatly appreciate it.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt. This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Comes to Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find Sirona. Better have a look around. See about the hawk clumps and the box of letters.
Incendio!
That's all the hawk clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or... That's all the hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Either I'll have to fight that troll. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Protego! Confringo! One less foul-hulking brute. Expelliarmus! Incendio! Incendio! This must be Sirona's box of letters. I should take this box of letters to Sirona. I think that's everything. Serona will be glad to have this back. Hogsmeade, here I come.
I'll fix him.
Hello, Serona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aidan. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories. I'll say it again. Enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Faster, High Wing!
Soldiers. Letting go, I guess, or whatever. Straight, line straight across. You missed pretty good though. Look good. To be fair. I feel like I'm fine, saying speed. Hold R2 or not.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
That one. Ginger.
That Pippin should have been here by now.
Revelio.
Always like that Pippin.
Aloha Mora. What do we have here? A demiguise.
How do I grab those again? Where can I even grab them?
Accio. Revelio.
It's not there.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Okay.
Aloha Mora.
That Pippin should have been here by now.
Madam Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
You mentioned that more and more customers are trying to stay out of sight. Why?
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwinder customers have their reasons. If I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today?
What can we sell?
This will do just fine. Thank you. A fine choice. Exactly what I would have chosen. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
High Wing! Go!
They're going through an interview. Literally just talking about the difference in rappers. Interesting. Search that. There's enough trouble. Spot over here. We go down this way. Just gotta beat those enemies.
When you find a good opportunity, it's wise to take it with both hands.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I had plenty of opportunity to pursue anything I wanted. Good brain, that's what the teachers would say.
Incendio! Accio! Confringo! Faster, High Wing! Slow down now. There we go. High Wing, go!
Cave entrance on the water. Sort of
Bust the high wing! Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
Nothing to worry about. I handled it.
Glad to hear it. And thank you again for your help.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
Best of luck with your potions, Mr. Pippin.
Do take care. Here he found a bit of treasure in the forest. Was never one for adventure myself.
Discover pigs. Nothing else? Okay, let's see what culture has this. quest on Hogsmeade. I'm gonna do the other ones first.
Hogsmeade, here I come. Highwing! Go! Away, Highwing! Away!
Oh, that. I don't even know how to do this. Okay, oh, guess we'll do that one later. Wait, that's the same side quest, isn't it? How do I get mine? Where do I find it?
What if he sticks like this?
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I'm sorry to say I haven't found any more.
Oh, how unfortunate. I was hoping you'd found them and removed those blasted moons.
Where should I look for more demiguise statues and moons?
All of my usual haunts, which incidentally have now become quite haunting. Here in the castle, in Hogsmeade, and believe it or not, in some of the surrounding hamlets. Oh, my tormentor is nothing if not thorough. Kept me from all my usual engagements for an eternity now.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery and valor, especially since they can only be collected at night.
Side quest. Love this one. Oh, there's a cat again.
Castle down!
You have our friend.
Accio! Revelio!
Sorry! Get away from me!
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that, Deke has had a thought. He... Oh, seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
Revelio.
I left them out of the bag or what?
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Oh, wait, fish. How do I take, can I not take these out of my bag?
Faster, High Wing! Let's go! Come on, High Wing! High Wing! Go! Who lived here, I wonder? This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside. Incendio! Tobbs's master is awful. Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here? Expelliarmus. Incendio. 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 Confringo. Protego. It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave. Incendio! Incendio! Confringo! Protego! Incendio! Confringo! Bombarda! Protego! Incendio!
A crappy little scar.
Incendio!
Where is this way? Oh, I just went this way. So is he over here somewhere? No, I didn't go this way yet. Yeah, I don't remember going this way.
Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! That didn't sound particularly reassuring. Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Incendio. Protego. Stupid. Bombarda! Incendio! Revelio.
Give back up. Let me get back up there.
Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Eight legs is simply too many. Incendio! Incendio! Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs. Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders.
This way, wasn't it? Um, Let's go back this way. Can't go back up there. Turn around. Try to go some other way. Oh, not that way. Did we just go this way? We did. Was there something else over here? Oops, there.
That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave.
Oh, there we go. Should do it like a literal complete 180.
Belly armor nonsense on me. What's this?
Incendiary. It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts.
So is that one of the little things that only show up at night? Oh, I already have one of those? That's just another main cam. I mean, I'd get another one, I don't care.
Do cooperate, won't you? I'll look after you. Now, I'm only trying to help. There. Not going to hurt you. Past the high wing!
Does nothing because I know that the better way to get back to Hogwarts. Not to say that it doesn't. Where is he? Oh, he's over here.
I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this. alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deacon Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
I have some questions about alteration, Professor.
Yes?
How do I use the altering spell?
Simply aim your wand at a conjured item that you would like to customize and cast the altering spell as I showed you. You can change an item's appearance in a number of ways, as well as move the item around the room.
Thank you, Professor. I have no more questions.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
When you have a moment, please come and talk.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
Off on another adventure, are we?
High Wing, go!
Line towards Oaksmead Road. Oh no, this is the course.
No need to race now, my friend.
No witch or wizard will be spared.
Accio! No, you don't. Depulso! No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm.
Signs of
Oi! Unita! Confringo!
Confringo! Depulso!
What have you... You.
Protego! Expelliarmus!
You're a slipper.
Confringo!
Let it go!
Is that the best you got? Get up, son!
One less poacher in the wizarding world. Depulso! Now, I'm only trying to help.
Maybe I should try both of them. Wait, doesn't Leviosa work? Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's Leviosa, not Repulsa or Depulsa.
Revelio. Levioso. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
There's one.
Levioso. Do cooperate, won't you?
This is my turn. There we go.
I know what that means. Merlin trial. Levioso. Professor Howard will never believe this.
Yeah, it was a dude. You over here. Good dude again.
Levioso!
Everything's all right now.
That's another male one. Where are the female ones?
Levioso!
There. I'm not
There
going to
we
hurt
go.
you. Faster, high wing!
Think of it. Months ago, I had a brooch. Nice it was. Sparkled like the glint in my eyes when I find out which one of you.
Protego!
And I haven't even had my tea yet.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Pardon me? Might I ask a favor?
I remember playing Riddle.
Ah, it's always nice to see a familiar face.
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals.
A pleasure doing business with you. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
My mother used to take me to see. When they came.
Classroom, courtyard, somewhere over there.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented.
The Dedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Make way.
If only a new student would help. It's tradition in my family to play.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Put my hiring in there.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Oh, I can only move certain ones.
Revelio.
Conjuring, but not memory. Okay, there it is. I moved them to the pit. Or do I have to put them in a certain spot?
Professor Howard will never believe this. Oh, do I have to wait 30 minutes? I can't put them in there together. Grazing, so it's over, yeah.
Whoops. Did I get the link for that? What did we get from that? So that ain't done yet. No, that was only 7 minutes. Definitely need to put both of them in there, not just one. First off, make sure the gears are right. Fine. Okay. Strongest ones, eh? This. So I still got 20 minutes before we can actually read them again. We have to read them the right way this time. One in there by itself. And it's read both of them. It's completely on me.
Could you remind me what I'm to do with the Thestrals, Deke?
Release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
Wait, what's this one? I didn't know this one was over here. The other one ate it. You weren't supposed to eat that. There you go. So there are actually 3 of them then. There's one right here. And then there's another one on this side. Who's at the one I just went? I wonder if I can conjure anything else.
Revelio.
Bleach cheese. Good, there's nothing really in these areas. It's literally just a terrarium for magical creatures. You put a magical creature in here. You breed them if you want to breed them. Feed them, you brush them. Basically, it's magical pets, essentially. That's what they are. I wonder if I could literally just do that for the next 16 minutes. Probably not. It wouldn't make a difference if I did it anyway. I don't think. It's not like it's gonna give me any more feathers. It's gonna give me a feather? Probably not. Anything else we can do? Waiting. All I literally have to do is just levitate one enemy. Go find an enemy real quick. Left side. Oh, I can get hugs. There's enemies all over the place. And hugs me.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort something out.
I'm in Hogsmeade, that's why I can't pull a bear out. Or women 10 or something, I don't know. know where to go. Get out of Hogsmeade. I'm literally running around forgetting how to get out of Hogsmeade. Let's see. There we go.
What are you up to now?
Up there.
Levioso!
Work on these tapes.
Confringo!
Okay.
Levioso! Confringo!
Let's go find one of those little pieces on the net. Hey me. I think I would know what, yeah. No, that wouldn't be the place to go. Literally back to a hogwarts ground. I mean, there may be some things over there, something. It might. Go back to Hogwarts. And just look for some enemies over here. So, levitated enemy, basically just put him with a Wind Guardian and then put him with a Depulso. And you're good.
High Wing! Go!
Perhaps I shall scout around Hellcroft for something that one in Protego! This is almost too easy.
Levioso! Depulso! Yes!
Come back here!
Protego! Levioso!
What are you, a gobstone?
Rookwoods don't go down!
Hold steady, you little measle! Mastered Expellior. It isn't Nora Treadwell's guardian.
beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
Alright. Now, what we're going back to. Let's do this class real quick, and then I'm gonna go back and do it the right way. We have time.
Surely those would curdle.
Off on another adventure, are we?
If not, we can always just come back to it later. I don't remember having to go FL ladder to get to class. Apparently we do. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah.
Revelio.
Level 22, nice. I got level 22 off of a map. Off of a map page. That's nice. You know what spell are we about to get? Does that spell actually do anything? Like, do anything useful? I doubt it. Probably are gonna manifest today then. I just won't be.
So nice, so knowledgeable.
What do we have here?
I hope those assignments were
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
There will be hardship, I'm sure of it. But I see triumph in the end.
A measured perception. I have found that we triumph most often when we weather hardship together. Rain does not fall on one roof alone, as my husband was fond of saying. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it. Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Descendo!
I think you have it.
That's what it does? Nice. That's a good new spell. Let me go back to this other one. There's
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I know this like it's somewhere over. Not over. Wait, yes it is. Close to the classroom. If I remember correctly. Where was it exactly?
My family loved going to the Quidditch World Cup.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. Most pleased to be included.
I find if I try to look attentive and kosher.
This looks like the portrait from the map. And where's the treasure? Aloha, Mora.
Where's the... Wait a minute. Where's the door? Oh, it's over here.
How should we
Mushroom.
Aloha, Mora.
The store was there.
Revelio. Levioso.
I had no idea that that's what you're supposed to do when you see those. Where am I supposed to go? Potion, greenhouses, library, potion. Where is Geek? the guide to finding them. I guess this is a Hogwarts Legacy configuration room. Don't remember where it was. Hogwarts map secret room section. There it is. Found it. Where is it? Where's the off spin? Oh, he's over here.
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral.
Alright, I'm gonna talk to Dig and then we will get off because AEW is about to start. Just leave real quick.
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
Make this potion and then we are here. Okay. And we are out of here. Let me save real quick before we forget. Alright. All good. And we'll see ya.